Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gents. My name is Alex, and this episode's subject comes in from Jacob D. Dubau. Do you think that all movies have to have a deep meaning, or do you think it's something that movies pretend to do so they can trick more people into watching? I think that more movies pretend to have a hidden message now than ever before. I don't think there are many movies that trick people into seeing it because of a hidden message. I think what it comes down to more is that messages are used as more of a thing to sometimes make movies or TV or games feel more adult or important or complex than maybe it really is. And of course, not all media, I'm just going to widen this to media, not just movies, but okay, I'll call it a movie blab, but no, nothing always needs to have a meaning. As it always comes down to is you're going to have your dumb horror movies, you're going to have your silly blockbuster action movies, and then you're going to have your contemplative, thoughtful sort of indie movies, and you get your AAA thoughtful, huge movies as well. Sort of mixing my terminology there, and sometimes a meaning or a message that a movie has that can actually work against a movie when it's so on the nose. Like, I'm thinking of something like Elysium, the science fiction Neil Blomkamp movie that came out a few years ago, which was it was so on the nose about the whole social class thing, and it was just distracting and didn't really add anything, and it was so obvious that it was just like, come on, you need some subtlety in there. And then on the complete opposite side, sometimes I think because of this internet age of people analyzing everything and really getting deep into the lore of things, and I do think people are guilty of finding meaning in things that didn't have a meaning at all in the first place, and it completely wasn't intended. What you have to do is go on Tumblr for 5 minutes and you can find something about some theory about some bizarre animated movie from 2008 called Dragon or something. I think the best way messages and meanings work for me is when they're subtle, is when you sort of have to think about it, and maybe it's something you spot on your second experience of it, your second time watching it, your second time playing it. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off by saying this, but one I can't just get out of my head right now is Interstellar, which is a movie that's kind of based around the idea that love is the only thing that can transfer itself through time and space. Murph, love is quantifiable. And it's that's kind of stupid. That's kind of ruined the movie for me. And Interstellar is an example of, I think... God, I think some people just get so defensive over fucking Interstellar, but Interstellar is kind of one of those movies where it seems more complex than it is, so people just sort of sit back and accept it as being smart because it comes across as being intelligent and something you haven't seen before, so that automatically makes it have some kind of meaning and make it, oh yeah, it's really deep. No, not necessarily. I like Christopher Nolan a lot, but come on, love is quantifiable. What do you think about meanings in things, whether it be movies, games, TV, music, books? Do you think they're important? Do you think they need to be in something to have it to cause it to have some kind of value, or do you think it's just sort of a balance thing where it's fun to have it, fun to not have it? It doesn't really matter. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. All comments and ratings are very much appreciated, and make sure you leave suggestions for future Jar Blabs. I'll see you next time. Bye. Can't do my bye because my throat's so fucking dry. That rhymed. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh shit. Bye. 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 Yeah, you're getting a new one that people are never getting a break from it. They're never wanting it. They never have the thirst for a new one because they always know there's a new one coming in that year. And it's not like GTA where there are years where you just have nothing. So you're just left there wanting, and then when the first trailer comes out, it sparks this interest and intrigue that you wouldn't have if there was a GTA every year. So when people say it's not new enough, it's not interesting enough, I think what they mean is that, well, of course the game is gonna